Hi, David Lesky here, and you want to know what the biggest lie about passive income is online that nobody tells people over 50? It's this. There is absolutely nothing passive about it, okay? At least in the beginning, at least when you start, okay? And the whole just set it and forget it, that's a myth. It's a total 100% myth. Okay. And I'm not saying there's not a time and a place for passive income. Those are affiliate programs down the road that you set up on the side if you have the time or the wherewithal or the money, whatever. But look, guys our age, we didn't grow up with this stuff, right? And we grew up with, work hard, work overtime, get paid more money, double shift, more money, just kind of simple math, right? And so, the work more, earn more old model, I mean, it's just ingrained in our brain. So, when we come online, people over 50 come online and we hear passive income, that's great. I can spend all my time, probably still having to work, right? And make money while you sleep. Push button this, push button that. Money just shows up in your email or mailbox, right? I mean, that does sound pretty dang good, right? They make it sound great, right? Just make money while you sleep and it's just coming in. You don't have to do anything, all right? And, here's the problem, because that only happens after you build something, right? And that part is the part that nobody really talks about. That's kind of the cousin that's kind of, or the one, nobody wants to talk about that, right? So let's get real for a second here, okay? That there's only a handful of ways that this actually works, okay? And you know what? Let's get our trusty board out. David and his whiteboard, okay? Handful of ways, all right? Affiliate marketing. If you don't know what that is, we'll get into that another time, okay? That's number one. Affiliate marketing, right? You are promoting someone else's product and you get paid commissions from that, okay? Digital products, okay? Number two, all right? You make them, you sell your own, or you sell products that have resale rights. We'll get into that another time. Memberships. You sell memberships to your group, right? Can be quite lucrative. Recurring monthly income, right? And then email. I talk about it all the time. You got to own your list. Own your list. And all of these require setup. None of them are magic, okay? Take affiliate marketing, okay? Affiliate marketing. People think, oh, you throw up a link, money just comes in. No, that was good back in 2006. That's not now. You've got to learn how to get attention. You've got to learn how to just talk like this, get attention, build a little trust, and then point people to something that actually helps them, okay? So just these blind links, that just doesn't work anymore. And look, the fact is attention equals trust equals money, sales, right? So digital products, the same thing, right? Same deal. Even if it's done for you stuff, you still need traffic. You still need content. You still have to promote it. You still need a simple system, right? Because no traffic equals no money, okay? So both of these, you still have to work at it, right? Okay, just telling you. Let's talk about memberships now. Memberships are great. They sound even better because you get paid every month. Someone has signed up for your membership, and yeah, after you give people a reason to join and stick around, it's a lot of work. You got to put in a lot of product in there, a lot of training, a lot of value, a lot of consistency, a lot of showing up every day. And yeah, you have to show up even when you don't feel like it, okay? But the internet skips all of that, right? They skip all of that part. And they sell you this, you click a few buttons and you're done. Look, that's not passive income, and that's what that is really is just marketing bait, okay? They're just lying to you, all right? Email. Guess what? This takes time to build up, guys. It's one of the most lucrative passive income revenue systems there is. Still takes work, okay? And look, here's where it gets really messy with people over 50. You try it, you see you don't have results right away, right? And your brain goes, well, maybe I'm too late. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I don't get this stuff, right? Look, that's not true. You didn't fail. You just expected it to be easier than it actually is by all the garbage and stuff that we've been fed out there over years and years, okay? Because it's no different than it used to be when I first got into the digital world back in 2007, 2008. The difference is we have all these cool tools now, where back then we were having to do everything by hand, okay? And I was working 30, 40 hours a week besides my normal job for part-time money, okay? So scaling it up to full-time was an issue. We've solved that problem now. The reality is it is still work. It's just different kind of work, you know, learning skills, creating content, building a basic system, doing it when nobody's applauding yet. Nobody's giving you the rah-rah yet, right? But here's the part that they also don't tell you. If you stick with it, the thing starts to stack. I call it stacking wins, okay? It starts working, all right? Efforts stack, okay? Results lag. That's the old saying, right? Efforts stack, results lag. Results take time. Efforts stack over time. May not show up tomorrow. I mean, we've got single moms in our community with 3 and 4 kids that are 6 figures in 6 months because all they did was every single day they showed up. Every single day. Spent a couple hours a day maybe, you know. And look, that one video you made, it still works for you. That email you wrote and you sent out still sells stuff for you. That simple funnel that we talk about, you know, it's running 24/7 in the background. Now, you've got something that pays you even when you're not working. That, let's just straight away, if you worked 20, 30, or 40 years, you already know how to show up and get stuff done. You know how to make things happen, okay? That puts you ahead of most people online. I don't care, 50, 60, 45, whatever. So work ethic beats hacks. There's no shortcuts to this, okay? Now, there's some things that we can do to, by choosing the right model, and, you know, there's some things involved that can help you along the way to shorten that path a little bit. But just stop chasing easy buttons. Stop chasing after the instant passive income. That's later, okay? People come out, guys want to chase 10 income streams at once, out of the gate. That's a mistake, okay? Start building something real now, the foundation. And look, if you want a simple way to do this without all the fluff, without all the nonsense, check out my link in the description. I'll walk you through the exact system I use now after 10 years of, I don't like to say failure, but never able to bring it up to full-time income. This is going to blow your mind. I turned my back on all that. I came out of basically digital retirement when I saw this. So, but I'll walk you through it. Just click the link below. Put in your email. I'll shoot you the blueprint over too. So just to understand this one thing, the whole passive income aspect. It's only passive after you do the work. Makes sense, right? All right, we'll see ya.